Yeah. I almost sound like a 90s DJ there. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Just gonna adjust Mr. Mike here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Let's see. Maybe we should turn on the camera. Hello. Hi, yes, I am the Space Quest historian, and welcome to the last ever, well, I never say never, but the last ever Doki Doki Literature Club stream, for the moment at least. This is going to be a complete antithesis to the previous 5 episodes I've done. This is going to be the spoilerful, let's all have a good long chat about what we have experienced and, you know, just get into the groove while I, in fact, replay the game again. So what happened the first time is I went in cold, and my Lieutenant Sayori did his very, very best, thank you, sir, to keep spoilers out of the chat, and I had a really fun time. And what happens with a game like Doki Doki Literature Club is that it's one of those games that trigger that part of me that just wants to know everything about the game. I really want to get in there and, you know, see everything that this game has to offer. So what I'm going to do for this stream is, having already completed the game, I am now going to go for two things. The first of which is I'm going to sort of speedrun the game, but this time do a Natsuki path. Natsuki path. Actually, I've been watching Jacksepticeye play this, and he says Natsuki, and it just made me realize, wait a minute, it's a Japanese name. Of course, the emphasis has to be on the first syllable. So Natsuki. So I want to see more of her path because she's an intriguing character, and yeah, I think she kind of got sidestepped during my playthrough because I went the Yuri route, which apparently everyone does, and I do have a theory as to why that happens, but I'll get back into that. So what I want to do is see what Yuri's, sorry, Natsuki's deal is. And the second thing I want to do is try for a 100% ending. And doing a 100% ending means that you get a special congratulatory message at the end, I think. At least that's what the wiki tells me. But to do that, you have to save scum so that you see every path up until that thing that happens at the end of Act 1. I suppose before I say anything, I should say that if you're watching this now, or if you're watching this later on the VOD, there's going to be spoilers. I already know what happens in the game, so this is a spoiler-full stream. Lots of spoilers. Absolute chock full of spoilers. So if you have not played Doki Doki Literature Club, if you haven't played it, and you're just tuning into this for whatever fucking reason, I implore you to go and download this game for yourself. It is free, and just play it for yourself. Don't listen to anything I have to say on it. Just go and play it for yourself. Experience what the hell all of this nonsense is about, and then come back and watch this, because you can thank me later, really. So with that out of the way, lots of spoilers. What happens to get the 100% ending? You have to sort of save scum and get all of the girls' paths, Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori, before Sayori bites the dust, before you leave her hanging, so to speak. And then continue with the game on normally. Because if you do that, then something apparently happens. All of the pictures that we saw in the end credits that sort of grayed out and then said they got deleted, you know, while the credits were rolling, apparently those are all the scenes that I missed during that playthrough. So cool. Yes, and we will do the best thing we can to get the beach path. Of course we must go to the beach. Yes. For the longest time I had no idea what you guys were talking about. It was like, yeah, there's a beach path, cool. And then it sort of felt like a joke that I wasn't in on. So I was just like, dude, what the fuck? There's no beach path. Shut the fuck up. And now I get it. Now I get it. So now it's funny. So anyway, enough chitter chatter. Let's start. We've got a lot to accomplish here, so let's start Doki Doki up and see if it actually pops up on the stream as it's supposed to. Take me to the beach path. Yes. Yes. And starting up the game puts it into the unwinnable state because but hey, Sayori! How's it hanging? Ooh. No, too soon. Still too soon. Okay, what we have to do is go into the game folder and delete first run. You'll notice in the bottom right corner, I've got my game folder all set up and showing because, as we know, and as I did not know in the first playthrough that I did, a bunch of files will be added to the game's directory as you play. I completely neglected to show you that. Actually, You've got traceback.txt down here. That's not supposed to show up yet, but yes, delete all existing save data and restart from the beginning. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Actually, there's another thing I learned about this game is there are a lot of minor, there are a lot of random occurrences, and they sort of a minor chance that things will happen. One of the things that will happen, they don't start happening until Act 2. One of the things that will happen is that the word disturbed will be replaced with the word dismembered. Interesting. Yes, anxiety, depression, cool. I agree. I am possibly above the age of 13, at least physically. Yeah, easily it's Doki Doki. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna pop through the game, trying for Natsuki. Sorry, I almost called her Sayori or Naoki, which is like a mashup of all the girls' names. Fuck it, Naoki. Maybe we should just call ourselves Naoki. Also, I've been told something strange happen if you call yourself Sayori. I don't know, let's try and do that. Just cause some massive confusion as we try to... Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. And thus, the story begins again. I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm gonna skip through a lot of it, so, I mean, we do have to go through the game a couple of times this stream, so I'm not going to do that. Also, the Foodmaster says go and watch the Game Grumps playthrough. I've skimmed through it. I have seen the the big bits, and yeah, Danny does absolutely lose his shit. I posted a link to some very nice fan animated videos of all the some of the good bits. I love the fact that they gave Monica a robot voice. Hello, human. I do not know what you are referring to. I can't do it as well as Aaron does. It was Aaron, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's just quietly move on from that. Yes, Sayori, hello. Overslept again, did you? Oh, that is just absolutely terrible. Actually, what I'm gonna do, because the first part of this is, I'm gonna go into settings and choose to skip unseen text and just go fast forward. Let's go to the club. Hello, club. Bunch of cupcakes happen, and I just want to get to the first poetry minigame. Boy, it's even more surreal when things just sort of flash before your eyes like that. There we go. It's time to write a poem. Now, we're going for Natsuki, so this means we have to go for overly cute words. The pattern seems to be... Friend Aaron. Yes, friend Aaron. Okay, so it was Aaron. Thank you for saving me for that. The Explorer is covering some of the text. Yes, it actually is. So I'm just gonna move it out of the way. There you go. Just gonna stick you down there. The pattern with these girls is that if you choose monosyllabic words, like really simple words, be they happy or sad or whatever, that's Sayori. If you pick overly cute words, then you get Natsuki, and if you pick long words, multisyllabic words, that's Yuri. Now, I have a theory that this whole minigame is actually stacked in Yuri's favor, because the game really sort of pushes you towards Yuri, and pretty much everyone I've seen play this game, apart from the Grumps actually, went for Yuri. So what we're gonna go for is peaceful. That was Sayori. God damn it. Puppy. Heart. God damn it. Poof. Yay. Fluffy. Yay. Raindrops. Hop. Yay. She did a hop. Play. Fuck you. Yuri. God damn it. Doki Doki. Crimson Inferno. Covet, Bliss, Secretive, Flower. God damn it. This is not going the way I imagined. Boop. Bouncy. Despise, Dark, Broken, Journey, Memories. Memories? I don't know. Memories sounds kind of cute. Fuck you! God fucking damn it. Jumpy! I think, on a statistic scale, I'm still going more Natsuki than Natsuki. Sorry, I can't break that. Break that habit. I'm in Natsuki's place. peace, forgive, kiss. Yay! Kawaii! Yeah! Joy! That might actually be a Sayori word. Flying! Flying? God damn it! Silly! Bunny! That is definitely one for you. Anime! Yes, that was... Oh god, that was right up her alley. Bed, heaven sent, lollipop, vanilla, climax. That's a Yuri thing, surely. Cage, romance, sugar, kitty. There you go. That ought to do it. Hi again, Sayori. Okay, so I'm now Sayori, apparently. Don't worry, this is gonna get confusing in a hurry, isn't it? Well, I'm back at the literature club. Thanks for... Yeah, we're not really interested in you. Yeah, you can all go to hell. Let's just get to the poetry showing bits. Let's just fast forwarding through this. And then I'm gonna slow down and actually read the text when, you know, stuff actually happens that we haven't seen before. And you're gonna pull out a book and give it to me. Oh yes, we shall discuss it. We shall indeed discuss it. Here we go. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Ah, this is new. You looking for something in there? Says Sayori. Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I don't know. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? Oh, you just look creepy enough to enjoy manga. You know. Vocabulary is still noting the poems that are Peaceful Puppy, Hard Poop, Fluffy Hop, Play Doki Doki, Flower Boop, Bouncy Memories, Jumpy Kiss. Jumpy Kiss sounds like an awful way to engage in some smooches, but okay. Kawaii Flying, Bunny Anime, Lollipop Kitty. I think Yuri might be the popular one because she has the big boobles. Maybe, but I think there's something more to it. I think actually the game is stacked in her favor because she has such an important part in the plot later on. Stuff has to happen with Yuri, so you're almost pushed in that direction. I also think that the poetry game is stacked in her favor. There's a bigger chance of you picking a Yuri ward than any of the other girls. So I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Yeah, you look like a creepo. Disclaimer, I don't actually think that all people who read manga are creepos. Act 2, you're opposed towards Yuri. Yes. We're not even gonna get to Act 2 in the 100% thing yet, I guess. The thing I want to do is actually, I want to do a Natsuki thing, as far as we can go. And then I'm gonna try for Sayori, so we see more of Sayori's things, scenes, whatever, during the 100%, because, well, spoiler, she's gonna bite the dust anyway. She won't mind if we, you know, reload and save scum and all that. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Ow, I was holding that. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Well, I just solved the 7th gust puzzle, apparently. Ah, much better. Now let's do sliding tiles. Now, seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Well, that and hideous huge boils on your favorite pets. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait, girls? Parfait. It's a series I've never heard of in my life, and never wish to hear of. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything, at least not out loud. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sayori. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Is anyone else having regrets? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Can you make up your fucking mind? You just stole it away from me, now you give it back. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Where have I seen that before? It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Someone had to eventually. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Ooh, wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. So everyone just reads on the floor. There's like a million fucking chairs and desks in here. Nope, we all sit on the fucking floor in this club. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Actually, I think I might have that mystery solved, but okay. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this? Steady on, Natsuki. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Oh wait, I said that. It's getting confusing with this name. Glad I don't have to go through the entire game with it. Oh wait, I do. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Bye. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. I mean, shit, she looks, what, 11? Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my for a minute there I thought peeing. I read peeing. But for a minute I can feel her peeing over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. I'm so eager. Wow, how long has it been since I read this from the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Not really. There's a very tiny girl sitting next to me talking about peeing over my shoulder. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. It's... oh, what's that webcomic called? Shit, I used to read it a lot. Questionable content. Yeah. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot or pee. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't even have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you to get to know the characters. Thanks, game, I think I know what you're doing. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they all get into their all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Oh yeah, oh, that is exactly why we're playing this. Ooh, that's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Steady on, I've already watched you pee. Are we already getting to second base here? Like Pete Rose. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. That's actually kind of a backhanded compliment, isn't it? Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, exactly. Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. Ow. It just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Because you're a Power Ranger, I gather. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. There's another thing. This is also why I wanted to do a Natsuki route, because it sort of hinted what her deal was, and I think her deal is that there was that poem I unlocked the last time where it talked about I'm so happy when father doesn't, and there's just this long list. I think she has some family issues, and I also think she might have an eating disorder because everything she does is related to food. So I think those are my two guesses. It's either one or the other, or maybe both. So, go Manga Ranger. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Why not? I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Sure. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Just not gonna believe her. At all. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, I mean, stabbing people because you thought they were demons? That is kind of a bad hobby, I guess. It's more like Yuri's part of the world. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? That is, baking, hopefully. Well, hello there. Now you look about 7. This is, I mean, I don't want to say this, but this is getting into lowly territory, isn't it? Kind of. I don't know. I mean, the game just says she's small for her age, but I feel kind of weird about this. Anyway, we read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point, because there aren't a lot of speech bubbles. It's just baking, flour, more baking. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, like this. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Bad choice of words, Sayori. You know what I mean? Hey, everyone in the chat. Hi, Andy. SQH learning the joy of lowly. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really... This conversation is going places. Oh, no. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Aww. A little teardrop, or maybe she's sweating. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. What friends? Am I right? I just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. She's a feisty one, isn't she? I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so way to build yourself up there. So I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Nice to meet you, by the way. But it's probably harder for someone like you, who is a complete and utter loser. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Well, first hints. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ooh, Monica. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, we're sitting very close to each other and you haven't taken your eyes off me once. I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Right? Because otherwise this is kind of weird. So? Jeez, that's enough. Ooh, thank you for whatever the hell just happened. I can't even read that on the street. God damn it. I gotta fix those alerts sometime. They're starting to interrupt me when I'm just recording normally too. Because, you know, I think it just... OBS just detects Streamlabs, a Streamlab login, and... It's weird, man. It's weird. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Because I have all the time in the world, apparently. Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing uproariously. And her eyes went missing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. Sorry, emphasis again. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Yeah, you don't want to spoil anything, do you? Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to... Excuse me, just being able to upchuck your dinner and provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Actually, if she does have an eating disorder, that was a really stupid joke to make. Sorry, I actually did have to burp. Sorry. Okay, everyone. I'm Evil Incarnate, here to fuck up your day. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? I was just about to rub his... knees. Yes, knees. Humongously buff Natsuki. See what happens when there's an explorer open and not reduced? I think I missed something. Oh well. Nothing has happened to the folder yet. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah-ha-ha-ha. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me and smacks into a wall somewhere. Oh my fucking god. Summer. That's disturbing in so many ways. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Alright. Guess I'll stop there for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Well, not really, no. Monica just said that don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this, because it kinda sucks. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? No, I'll kill you straight on the spot, really. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Oh, the problems of the first world indeed. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? I'm gonna bank on the latter. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Very carefully. Natsuki's already sharpening her, well, Yuri's pocket knife, I guess. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. What the fucking poem you wrote, dude? I don't blame you. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Oh, hello, name sister! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. She wrote it as a sonnet. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. And here we go. Let's just pop it over to Natsuki first and then get our critique from Yuri and Sayori. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I don't know if that actually matters, who you show it to first, but let's just bank on it. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Oh, I'm so happy we got through this. Also, what the fuck? That is creepy. You utter cockwenches. Keep it up. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay. Well, what's the point of sharing in the first place, then? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this absolute horseshit of bouncing bunnies and, you know, weird happy shit. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. That's why I was really suck at it. My sides just put SpaceX to shame. That is so creepy, guys. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Aw, you're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're happy. I am very happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat, and then bursts out like an alien. Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? Steady on, girlfriend. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Now, steady on. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Where's G Crusher when I need him? Eagles can fly and who cares? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Okay, this is the same. Your writing style and blah de blah de blah, like it's easy to read, hits you hard, like in this poem, blah. I'm just gonna click through this a little more slowly because she might say something different. No, I didn't learn a fucking thing. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm not sure if that was a new line or not. I don't think it was. Anyway, let's just get a beat down from Yuri, shall we? Hello. Yuri stares at the poem, then rips it to pieces. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading, considering that it's only 4 lines and all the words are monosyllabic.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. That happens sometimes. Insert disc 7.
It's fine, don't force yourself or strain yourself or pop an aneurysm or something.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask? I almost gave my character Yuri's voice.
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. It was garbage.
Ah, so it's that bad.
Oh no. Did I just raise my voice? I didn't even think I was capable of that.
Show me or I'll get Monica involved. Just loading the innuendo cannon. Thank you, G Crusher. Wouldn't have... I have subtle burns there, Yuri. Exactly.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Her hands go straight through her face, and her brains splatter all over the wall. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people, or just poems that really suck. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they blah 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 blah, this style is deliberate and all this shit. And now she goes off on her fucking tangent. That is... Never mind, I shouldn't be talking about people like that, sorry. I think she just said that we appealed a bit more to... Oh, but the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Oh, can she really? Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
And I would love to get bored by it. Yuri smiles dreamily if this is a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I mean, what the fuck were these people doing before I showed up? Ghost under the lights, flicker, flicker, flicker.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
And all of this is good enough.
Took you a long time to read.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna go into settings and... No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. I was just gonna turn off unseen text, but at this point all the text is unseen, so... Dun 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 dun. Guess I have to keep trying. Okay, let's just show it to Sayori, see what she has to say. This is a good this is gonna get confusing, isn't it? This is a good poem, Sayori. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course, Sayori. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you, in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I'm really losing track of who's saying what now. This is the main character, I know that, but... You can speedrun through all this until the next day. Probably could. I just want to see what the girls have to say about my shitty poem. Deep down, you're not selfish, trying new things. This is all the same, I think. Dum da dum da da. Monica! What have you got? Hi, Sayori! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions, this is all the old stuff. Come on. Here you go. I like it, Sayori. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. I think Monica just sort of informs you, game mechanically wise, that, you know, what path you're on. So if she says we're on Natsuki's path, then we have definitely done it right. Suggestion for the club. Less death and insanity. Ace suggestion. I would go with that. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago? Yeah, he's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they are just literally those three words. Funny, endearing, sad. The end. And sometimes they're only a few lines long, see? They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see, I said, not seeing. So you're saying that Natsuki is kinda like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning, though. Well, if they're super challenging, then they're not easy to write, they just look easy to write. Never mind. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Like, go to the funky place with me and stare into my big green murderous eyes for all eternity. Oh, wait, did I say that already? That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Death, unending torment and horror. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Pain, tragedies. Sorry, some things just pop into my head. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Blah 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 blah, not very confident, sure. Hole in wall, couldn't have been me. Is this the same? Wait a minute, I think this is a new one. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Subtle, Monica. Really subtle. Thank you. So, what do you think? It's very free form if you call it, and also quite creepy. Stop looking at me. Yeah, skippy, skippy, skippy. Off you go. And they get into a big fight, and of course I'm going to pick Natsuki. Yuri, You're really talented. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. In case you forgot, the argument is about nothing, really. They're just accusing each other of having crap styles. One is pretentious, the other is just a child, and then, you know, they get into an argument and all of a sudden I have to pick who I agree with. And of course, gonna pick Natsuki this time. Picked Yuri the last time. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Steady on, let's not get a bigger head than we already have. My god, I just noticed her head is like twice as big as her torso. Shows how much you know.
That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. Yes, I have bolstered your ego you may deflate for a moment. Watch out, I'll just pop that head of yours like a balloon. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Something I'm good at. I should stop doing that. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the bongo drum in the background. This is not how you play bongos. It's just one dude going like this. This is weird. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
I'll just go slam my head into the desk for a bit.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, or everything she said at least, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Sayori. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a... Sorry, there it goes again. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room, having apparently lost the capacity for speech. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? She accused Yuri of stuffing her bra. Don't know why she would do that. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yay! You're naturally beautiful, Yuri! Way to not draw attention to her boobs. Sayori?
I'll go make some tea and dunk my head in boiling water.
Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. Thanks. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Sayori on Sayori action. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Sayori. Which one? And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Ha 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 ha. So, my joining of the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home to ruin the atmosphere. So, we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. But not talk about writing. No. With Monika removed because she's too much into BDSM. Okay, this got weird. I disagree, Monika. Eh, about what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Oh, if I didn't know better, I'd tell you to go fuck off, but... of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, sorry. Get me the fuck out of here! Alright. Moving up in the world. I might be skipping things, like tiny little dialogue things that are different. I hope not. Alright. Sing! Fuck! Lost it already. Parfait! There you go.
Shiny. Yay. Candy. Yay. Sweet. Fuck. I think that's actually the second time I've tried that. Okay, smile. Fuck. That one was against me. Anime. Always a winner. Bouncy. Rain cloud. No. Hair. Sticky. Yay. Pain. Empty. Warm. Variance. Together. Fuck. Aura. Pink. Yay. Jump. That's a Run DMC song, isn't it? Or something. Pout. Kitty. Cute. Scars. Dance. Fuck. Oh, Sayori. Playground. Clouds. Clouds is gonna be good. Playground. Yay. Chocolate. Anything to do with food. And of course, Doki Doki. Papa. I don't know. No, maybe. Yeah, alright, cool. Daddy issues. Cool. And poof. Papa poof. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sayori. Not confusing. Yo, Sayori. Hi, Sayori. Good to see you, Sayori. How you doing, Sayori? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but it's always the simple things with you anyway. Hints, that's what you're supposed to do. Sing fuck parfait, shiny candy, sweet fuck smile, fuck anime bouncy, sticky together, fuck pink jump, kitty cute dance, fuck off Sayori, playground, chocolate Doki Doki, papa poof. Best one yet, Vocabra. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, the whole snack thing. Yeah, she's gonna try and bum money off us. That's not fair. Who gives a shit? Okay, I'm not gonna fast forward through this because in a minute new stuff is gonna happen. Tell Sayori to let me borrow some money? Hell no. Just when I get to the Natsuki bit, this is all stuff we've seen before. Ow! Oh, yeah, Natsuki throws a cookie at her. A cookie! And then she eats. Actually, I think we can skip past this. Being really careful with this. Oh, there you are. Oh, practicing piano. There's another theory about the piano thing. Every time because she keeps going on about piano, and then during the end credits she actually plays the piano. There's a little theory going around that every time you hear the piano on the soundtrack, that's because she's off doing stuff. Reprogramming or just watching us with her scary green Monica eyes. Actually, for my money, Natsuki's eyes are scarier. I know, because they're like this robot pink kind of. Oh well, never mind. What? Oh, the whole piano thing. We're kind of past that. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Did we miss anything? Oh, the whole piano. I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. Oh, would you really? It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me, expectantly. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know, with gloves and a mask and, you know, in a sterile environment. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true, but you kinda just foisted it on me. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? There are only 700 volumes in this series, so we'll get through this. I follow her to the closet, was it? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Actually, I might be barking up the wrong tree. Maybe she's like OCD, obsessive compulsive kind of thing, so whenever something is missing, she freaks out and Monica is just messing with her by putting her shit out of order. Gloves are actually bad for paper. They're even forbidden in serious libraries that have antique books. Did not know that. I mean, you always see that in like stupid Hollywood movies where they get this volume out and just, I see. Even one of my favorite movies, The Ninth Gate, has, you know, oh, we must handle these with gloves and shit. Interesting. Didn't know that. Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. You fucking slob. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. No, it isn't. I mean, with a bubble head like that, she can just float up there. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. I agree. Oh, my vinyl collection, I love you so much. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yes, that is exactly what I thought. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design, falls and breaks both her legs. Careful. I know what I'm doing. You clearly don't. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. Oh, this has success written all over it. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Isn't she adorable? Natsuki uses her finger to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. Something got caught in my eye. Ow. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wow! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet, and she gets a 9.8 from the Russian judge. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. If you wanted to do that, let's go ice skating or something. Let's try something where we can really kill ourselves. Let's go base jumping or something. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them. So just, I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Oh, fine. I'm gonna get a chair, just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! I'm just standing there, just... I got them. Right here. Ah. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheel back over to the closet. Oh, nothing bad can come from this. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut and just wait for the inevitable ride to the hospital to roll around. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch her kill herself. Oh, new scene! There we go! See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. Turns into Tomb Raider, apparently. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? I could have also just gotten the box down for you, but fuck it. Let's try something where we can really kill ourselves. Let's go to 4chan! Dialogue box hides everything. It's not an upskirt photo, come on, she's... Jesus, guys. Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt? I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Or maybe she did. When she realizes I'll be dead. And she's looking forward to it, apparently. Look at those eyes.
Death.
Hup. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Oh yeah. This is a broken ankle at least. Heavy. Hey, Sayori. I don't think I can bend down without falling. I don't know. Let's try anyway. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up and try to avert my eyes. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Oh my god. Perv. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box? What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's leg shake, which of course makes everything better. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. No, I mean the box with the manga in it. Sorry. You perv! You set me up! I think you set yourself up for that one, but okay. Get out! But I'll do it myself! I'll kill myself first, apparently. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. Everyone dies. The end. I got you! Trash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Ow. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. That was a weird sentence. Shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest, elbowing me in the chin. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, boys. Yeah, this is not helping the whole lowly thing, is it? Manga is soft covered, so it's not that bad. Not the Akira volumes that I have. Well, I have one, anyway. The Food Master controls click right mouse button, pantsuit shot. No, there wasn't! God damn it. You go look up Rule 34 or something. Yeah, cooties. A fist pounds into my chest. Ow! I'm not dead, you don't have to CPR me. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! I really don't think I deserve to take the blame for this one. Everything okay over there? No. I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Nosy fuck. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? All of a sudden, upskirt photo. Are you trying to kill your club members or something?
Why, yes. How did you guess?
Sorry, I'll just fart in your face instead. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I find it rather simple. Stupid girl got on a swivel chair, I was holding on to it. Idiot fell down. Also, I wasn't looking at her cootie. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quiet to me, then vanishes into thin air, apparently. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my... Huh? I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over.
My precious.
There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out.
It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Her mind unravels. Her world crumbles. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Aww. I'll help get the crease out, okay? I've got my iron with me. It's partially my fault. Although not really. It's totally your fault. But still, Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. No, clearly you don't. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just... every day it's so hard. This confession came fast, didn't it? I think, maybe. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. Words are hard. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Take 2 steps back and hope someone else interjects? Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. That's what we do. We're a clean freak. I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes, her amazing android pink eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Well, fuck, someone has to be. Hey? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. Okay, apparently that just made things worse. Not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order, spine up. The true gentleman always has his iron with him. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of their book. But fuck, I fucked that up. Moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze, trying not to look up under my skirt. Wore my best skirt to school today. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Energize. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? Okay, sure, if you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. Thank you, game! I don't know if it's because it's the second time I'm playing it, but the Natsuki path is really foreshadowing a lot more than Yuri's was. Meanwhile, I checked for Natsuki cosplay, and some are mega pretty. Okay. Natsuki is best girl. What does best girl mean? I know it's just people, you know, pointing out who their waifu is, but yeah, okay. Why? Right, whatever. Whatever's your poison. I'm not here to judge. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Also, I feel like a cookie for some reason. Hey, Calso, oh, Calso05 is on Mixer. Hi, so someone is actually checking out Mixer. Cool. Onyx is staffing an anime con this weekend and expects to see tons of DDLC cosplay. Tons might be pushing it, but, yeah, maybe. Please send photos. I want to see. That came out weird. I'm sorry. It's... never mind. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep! Because at least you don't crease it. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Who else did we invite to this? All are so good waifus that one might want to move to a country that allows multiple ones. Wakaber. I hear Utah is pretty big into that. I don't know, maybe moving from Russia to the US, there's kind of some tension there currently. I don't know how that's gonna work, but anyway, smile from Natsuki. Yes, well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told ya. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. And let's show Natsuki our poem. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once, because it's only like 3 syllables long. Please be more specific, SQH. Yeah, that came out totally wrong. I just... I can't imagine someone... Actually, I can imagine someone dressing up as DDLC. Why wouldn't I? It just never occurred to me that someone would actually do that, because I wouldn't... For some reason, I wouldn't figure that anime fans would be into this game, but then there's a bunch of horror anime, and I'm just painting myself into a corner now, so... I don't know. I've been so focused on this from, like, a game design standpoint. Oh my god, breaks the fourth wall, it's such a subterfuge, But I keep forgetting that the point of entry to this is, you know, people who are fans of visual novels who have no idea what it's like, coming in and all of a sudden the game glitches all over and fucks you either way and both ways and upside down. And it's a big old shock, and people like me who get into the game because they know something is going to happen. Actually, just by knowing that, you have a little bit of it spoiled already. So, cool. Anyway, is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Shh. We can have it both ways, sure. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you've got cooties. Yes, there's the cooties. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. I'm hungry. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. I have pinpointed the point where you were trying to impress me. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. Oh my god, you are a perv. I have to use the bathroom. Steady on, Natsuki. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Sayori, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? Well... I mean, compared to what just happened 5 minutes ago, no, not really, no. No, I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reached through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Oh, it's kind of easy to decipher, isn't it? Can someone send me beach-related pictures? Yes, we must. Oh, we must get the beach path. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sayori? What are you accusing me of, Monika? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ooh. She was expecting me to go the obvious route, just clicking random shit. I think Monika knows I've played this game before. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Sorry, there it goes again. Sorry, I had a big dinner. It's trying to escape. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Flushed for some reason. Skirt unbuttoned. What? Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course. I liked it. Oh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? Actually, I was supposed to show it to her later on, but yeah. Yeah, Monika needs a serious table. In fact, I think she has a serious table, if you know what I mean. That thing at the end. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Sayori wrote this poem. That is so confusing. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes, and blood spurts out her ears. I mean, she does look like she's having a fucking stroke or something. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sayori's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Oh, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Actually, why are you looking at her like that? What is up with that stance? Is she like on her tip? Is she wearing heels or stilts? Or no one can crane their back like that. This is freaky shit. Also, how does that work? Did she bring her own fan? It's like, Monica, because you're worth it. Because you deserve it, really. Just discovered someone actually arranged a DDLC meetup and photo shoot for Saturday of the convention. Oh, goody! Don't talk to the Monica one. Never mind. Oh, Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. Oh, right, the other Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Sayori is right, Natsuki. I really should not have named her that. Or him that. Fuck. Yeah, since the protagonist never shows, one can simply just show up and say they're cosplaying the protagonist. How is it possible that we went this entire series without one cunning linguist joke? Good question, Foodmaster. I'll let you do it. I guess you technically just did it. Hardy har. Also, we're kind of playing the pedo route, so I think that's really, really crass. But again, to each their own. Everyone is automatically cosplaying the protagonist all the time, absolutely. And that's what's so scary about it. That and her immense long talons that I know are still fingers, but shit. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. It's the spider one. Cool, I'ma tell everyone. Not bad, right? Which is that poem is actually interesting because later in the game she does tell you. She tells you that something's up with Monica, and then her face goes blank and goes, "Forget everything you just heard." It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's was way too short, and we've seen all of this. Who should I show my poem to next? Wait, you can turn on skipping while you just... Oh, okay. Let's do Sayori, just to get confusing. Ooh, I like this one, Sayori. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very... I think this is actually what we've heard already. Dun 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 dun. That went by in a hurry, didn't it? Alright, Yuri! Oh, it's still on skip. Fuck. Right, whatever. Actually, can we go back? No, we can't go back that far.
Are you still mad at me?
Huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri,
please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. Donk! I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. So, bye-bye, Yuri. See you later. Okay, we're done reading the poem. Festival, last minute preparations. Alright, good. Sorry I skipped over that. Bit too trigger happy. Blah, blah, blah. All of this we can skip because that's just them practicing their poems. Right? And reciting my poem, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, let's go. Oh, shit. No, nothing new, really. They're making pamphlets. They actually didn't ask me who I wanted to help. Monday's the big day. There's no way I can find the same enthusiasm. Blah, blah. Maybe we don't actually get to pick that until tomorrow. Oh well. Sayori fumbles. So let's just... Oh. This time it asks me if I want to walk home with Natsuki or if I want to walk home with Sayori. Now, last time we said we'd walk home with Sayori. As far as I've been told, it doesn't actually matter which one of these you pick. So I just want to see what happens if you absolutely screw Sayori over. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. This is impossible to follow with both of them called Sayori. Aha, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori! I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows indeed. Alright, poetry time. Ooh, flower. God damn it! Bed, rose, no, vertigo, party! God damn it! Can I go back? No? Giggle! Giggle's gotta be a good one. Yeah, giggle. Milk. Poof! Here we go, chocolate, definitely. Hair? Candy! Oh, candy. Shit, yeah. Universe, twirl. Twirl like the wind. Sing, skip, vivid. Holiday? God damn it. Papa. And socks? What does socks have to... Oh, fine, socks. Cool. Sunset, hop. Bouncy. Music? No! Jumpy! Jumpy Death Extreme! Kitty! Boop! Doki Doki! Kiss? No. Agonizing Kiss? Agonizing Vanilla? Disown Agonizing Vanilla! Now there's a death metal band name if ever I heard one. Sayori being suicidal like Yuri doesn't interest me, but it seems we'll have to lie and say we love her. Not. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do in the next playthrough. I actually don't know, since we've already been streaming for an hour and a half. I really don't know if we'll get through. I had kind of underestimated how long this game actually is, so I think we might not go for the 100%. I think we might just go for all of NATSUKI'S stuff and then call it a day. And hey, shit, that might mean we actually get to see another DDLC stream where we go for 100%. Might happen. I don't know. The way it looks right now, I don't think I'd be able to do it justice trying to go for 100% because that's going to take even longer than just doing this. And I'm not being very quick with this either. So, kiss! Yay! Cute! Lust! Maybe not. Maybe not. Bunny, sparkle, fuck you! Alright. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. And stay hydrated, everyone. Agonizing Death Vanilla. With their new single... God, I'm gonna have to scroll up and see what Vocabra quote. No. Oh, there it is. Flower, goddammit, party, goddammit, giggle. Okay, Agonizing Death Vanilla with their new single, Giggle Milk. Goddammit, Giggle Milk. I love these poems even more. He invented accidental but really accidental and unwanted dating. I don't think I invented that, but thank you, I will take credit for it. I mean, I'm here, so that means my parents also got into that. So anyway, that took a weird turn. Let's just get on with the game. Jumpy kitty, boop, doki doki vanilla, kiss, cute, sparkle, fuck you. It looks so much better when you write it out like that. Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you practicing piano again?
Are you doing better now, yours? Yours? Hey. You can take that toilet paper out of your bra. Oh, wait, sorry. No. Yeah,
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and
I think we'd actually seen all of this. Passion. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. I'm not talking about. It's a whole day of school. We get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Haha. And here's that thing about fried squid. Oh yeah, someone pointed out that the Monica says something like, "Wait, that joke doesn't work in translation." She says it. Yeah, Monica. Hey, that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I mean, it's a funny joke, I guess. But it also is actually Monica breaking the fourth wall again, saying that she knows that the game is translated. It really isn't, but it's written to sound like it was translated from Japanese. So that's kind of a hint too, I guess. When I played the first time, the whole "don't forget to save your game" and "that doesn't work in translation," those lines I thought were kind of normal for visual novels. Like, they would sometimes innocently break the fourth wall just to remind you of how a game mechanic worked or something. So I didn't really think twice about it, but, you know, looking back on it, yeah, now I see what it was doing.
Giggle milk, drink it all while I laugh.
Goddamn giggle milk. Never mind, let's just focus on our event. There you are, Sayori. She's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Alright, so Monica has turned the screws on her. Wave my hand in front of her face. Spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Kill me. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. I think she's even... I can't remember if this is the exact same dialogue as before, but it seems like she's even more dejected when you sort of blow her off on the walk home. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sayori, what's up? Shh, not so loud. The other one is right there. Looks like the dialogue is the same as the last time. Alright. This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori? Blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the Natsuki bits. Natsuki. Sorry. I've been saying Natsuki for what feels like years. And now I just sort of fucked it up. She was really dismissive and shit just happens. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Wait, this is new, isn't it? I also care about the well-being of my club person of interest. Maybe she's just hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by saying that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sayori. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Really? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. I think we've known that one, or we've seen that one before. But this whole thing about walks across the room sitting down to where Sayori is sitting, I think that's new. She's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear it from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori has told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Monica's inside my head too.
A fella you kill.
That's not even a word. Maybe it is. Come on, let's get to the Natsuki bits. Yes, let's... I haven't reached that, but I do have my limits. Alright, well, I am. So, here we are. G-Crusher, just for you. Pedo-Root is on. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Romancing ahoy! Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Oh, sure, I'm just gonna yank out my leather couch from the closet and just have a lie down, and you can psychoanalyze me. I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure you're great at it. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. Oh, sure, bigger deal. Of course it's an Icelandic word. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, it's the thing that blew up and shut down all air travel in Europe. Yeah, that was fun. I remember that. Anyway, I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Oh my god, illusion shattered. I'm going to eat you alive now. Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Am I? Really? Are we? Yeah, I guess so. Presume you don't want to spoil the completionist ending? Well, not if you can help it. At this point, I'm okay with it. I just want to see it for myself, and if it's a surprise, then all the better. Yeah, don't spoil the beach path. I said this was going to be a full-on spoiler chat, so if you feel like spoiling it, you can do it. I'll just avert my eyes from the chat a little bit, because, yeah, kind of want it. But then again, I can't promise that I won't look it up between now and next week, because I have a feeling we're going to do this again next week. So, yeah, I don't know. Up to you. Iceland's big fart. That was exactly what that volcano thing was, yeah. Space Quest Quistorian. Of course, of course. Yes, that's my, that's my alter ego. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Also, me standing right in front of her talking to Natsuki. Yeah, that's gonna be great, isn't it? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly! Join the pedo side. I mean the dark side. I mean the fluffy bunny kitten side. Boy, that got off on a tangent, didn't it? If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll become a lot more obvious. Cheers, Natsuki. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hand. She gives shit advice, by the way. Jesus. The meme that just got posted. Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Monica. Oh, that is She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. I mean, we can still be buddies. Come to my Neverland Ranch. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. Did I say friends yet? I'm just... friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get started already. Hey, yeah, Jesus, chill out. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Okay, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I wonder what Monica was talking about with Sayori. Fuck only knows. Oh shit, I clicked Yuri first, I didn't mean to. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. That was actually kind of interesting. Fuck you, Yuki. Yuki! I'll bet Sayori doesn't want to read my shit either. Hey, it's nice, I guess. Come on, I cannot read till you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? That's kind of mean of us, right? Just go in there and shove this in her face. You know, remember yesterday when you said, would I rather walk home with Natsuki or you? Well, listen to this shit. Jesus. Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. Look at that sad smile. It's just written all over her face, isn't it? You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Sayori. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Why would you ask? I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist, yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself, never to be seen again. Alright, Natsuki, check this shit out. Let's see! You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course! You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. Sure you did. I mean, look at that determination going on there. Look at those claw marks. Come on. It's not like, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Really, did I mention I wasn't jealous? Very jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki, your eyes are kind of spacing out there. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. I'm a good reader. Right? Sayori? Please just tell me you like my poems. Give her a hug. Come on. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best.
You're the best. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? You are. You're a good girl.
I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, oh, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute.
Yeah, what a burden.
Nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that?
Probably because they're too busy looking up at your scroll. Oh, no one said. No.
Stop it. I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. They are, actually. Fighting stance. Sorry, Natsuki, you are cute. Deal with it. Well, don't date Sayori. He's not good for you. At least not your mental well-being, I think. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Wrinkles! Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poem. Oh my fucking god. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. You will give me the poem. Why? Because I say so. I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? I somehow suddenly said in your voice. It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Flowers and puppies and sunshine and shit. No one takes me seriously. The backlash of wearing all those big novelty hats around school. I know this pain. One day this should be SQH animated. God, I would love that. Oh man. The stuff I've seen on Jacksepticeye's and Game Grumps channel where people have animated it, they're just so fucking hilarious. So, one day maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. Being cute and all. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem, making you look extra cute because of my hideous features. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. You're kawaii. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. Blood spurts out from the palm of her hands. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. Do I have to, like read it like this? Because this is gonna get weird. Oh, if only I could animate. Oh, you guys. Yuri, on the other hand, is kawaii, which I know means scary. I don't know much Japanese, but I know the anime-centric words. I did used to watch a lot of anime. I want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. What, is her face gonna go like this? Oh. Oh, you guys. Oh, let's read this together. Because tomorrow will be brighter, with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout! Shout! Let it all out! But my truest feeling can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me, you tiny, puny bastard. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, because you think of me. Because you. Okay, back in the real world. Oh my god, this poem. This is actually kind of cute, I won't lie. Not cute, I mean, really deep and mature. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. It's not that I don't like it, it was just a little surprising to read. Give her a hug, god damn it. I mean, okay, I'll let you in on something. Like, I'm 6'9" something. I'm like a really tall fucker. And my wife is... Shit, I don't even know what it is in feet. I'm gonna have to look it up. She's short. She's 100 in feet. She's 5'4". So you know, I get the height difference and all of that shit. So, but you know, you can still hug her head. Short people love that, apparently. At least my wife does. So just hug, go in here and just go like that. Yeah, like you probably go like this, actually. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's a bit too forward. She seems like a bit of a hothead though. So anyway, this clearly isn't the poem that Yuri told me she had written. Oh shit, did I miss that? Yuri got kind of stroppy, maybe she did. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, this narration would be a lot more heartfelt if I didn't keep burping. Can wedding plans be too far away now? It is one of the nicest poems in the whole game. I mean, it makes me grow a big blubbery one. That came out so wrong. I'm a pro, so... Actually, that came out wrong as well. Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just, remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's, meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Wrong voice? Sorry. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. I love how everyone in the chat loves Natsuki, the food master says, and... well, she is adorable, isn't she? Pedo Root has won us over. God, that came out the wrong way. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best effort to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, Monica, fuck. Hi, have you thought about something else? Performing in a bunch. Yeah, who gives two shits? I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really do like Natsuki, don't you? Hey, let's... Oh, come on, Sayori. It's awfully suspicious, you know? It's very suspicious. I mean, they could fucking land you in jail for statutory rape. Did that come out loud? I'm sorry. She's totally of age. Cute sparkle, fuck you. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. Pretending! It's a fucking masterpiece. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. And oh, that's a match made in heaven, isn't it? Pedo route leads to beach path. Oh, good. I did not want to hear that. I did not want to say that out loud. Thank you so much. Monetization, go bye-bye. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Sayori. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. I shall have to ruin that. Is that so? Maybe I should buy a van and a bags of candy and just pull up to... God almighty. I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. Thanks, game. That just made what I said even creepier. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Die, die, die. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. Or at least she will be. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. You're like a year or two older. Where are you coming from, you crazy cunt? What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Oh no! Ooh. The Food Master says he was on 4chan's B, mostly lurking. If anything lands me in jail, it won't be this stream. I have to admit, sometimes when I feel like I really want to get offended or something, I lurk a bit on 4chan as well, just to see what all the cool kids are doing. And it never fails to really... I mean, if I'm feeling too happy, I'll just spend like a couple of minutes on 4chan, just go, right, well, world sucks again. Cool. Sorry, that's just me. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. My God, is she piling it on when you know what's coming. Jesus. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. It's killing everyone, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's a good boy. It's a good boy. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Did I read this? I think I did. Anyway, if I didn't, this is the one that Jacksepticeye got in his playthrough that I saw recently, so... I'm pretty sure we don't have to read this. Cool. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning, not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Cool! Look, even Yuri isn't immune to... what? Oh, wait. Oh, this is the one where she doesn't say her catchphrase and everyone just goes, wait, that's a bit weird. I'm just gonna wait. Not gonna skip through it, I'm just going to I'm not gonna fast forward through it, I'm just gonna skip quietly past it, so... Can't let yourself get too optimistic. Onyx knows what's up. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. This is all the same. Talked to her earlier. Yeah, you did. Oh, and this is the one where we get to pick who to help. I'm useless. No, that's not it. Yes, you actually kind of are in this playthrough. Sorry, you're... yours. Yuri G. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, what? Wait. I love atmosphere. Oh, it's the same thing. I just thought for a second that she volunteered to help Monica for some reason. That got weird. Never ever kiss a snake. What would I do without you, Syria? The one who is truly useless. Yes, you have some pretty heavy tasks. What should you do? What should I do indeed? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Ah, warming up again, are you yours? Of course we must bake. We must do the baking. But guys, come on. I don't want to hit skip because... okay, I'm going to hit skip. Fuck, there you go. Natsuki! Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it after all.
Well, no problem there. Bye. That's, good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Sayori? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri?
I hate everything.
Cool, good talk, Yuri. Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not, I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that, huh? I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. In fact, we could just push her out the window now and nobody would care. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth, trying to remember language, apparently. Everyone word expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. How? Leans up on her tippy toes. Yours! Upbeat, optimistic message. Can you hear me up there? Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Coming out of your shell and quickly crawling back into it, are we, Natsuki? Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things and then completely negating them afterwards. Cool. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Is everyone missing Sayori yet?
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today.
No more for today.
So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, everyone packs up their things, but Natsuki stays behind. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number, reluctantly. Thanks for the fake number, Natsuki. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, what, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. This, by the way, the first time anyone has ever mentioned their parents in this game. Natsuki seems to be the only person in the game with actual parents. Or a dad, at least. Where is Kevin when we need him? Dad? Old throwback. Newcomers. Old throwback. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything with my dad is home. Anyway, just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. Why am I giving her this really, really nasal, like, New York accent? I don't know. So you better look forward to it. That was not a New York accent. I apologize to everyone who's from New York or has even heard of it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like... What? It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I think there's a word missing there. And I was looking forward to this. Oh, wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. Oh! She has a singing animation thing. Theory of crazy religious family feels correct. Yup. Also, I'm gonna say something really weird now, okay? Rule number 1 when following the pedo route: never get in front of her dad. That's a surefire way to jail and broken limbs. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Cheers. Love you too. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Really? There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? It is definitely too early. She's fucking 9 years old. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Or hand off my... Never mind. Seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Well, that went places. I'm just gonna check if the chat had all fucked off. It's just going, right, I'm fucking done with this. Stupid pedo jokes. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Oh yeah, different personality, sure. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, which is easy because she weighs like 4 pounds. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? And here we go. Heavy duty shit. This seems really cruel, but I'm gonna skip all of this. The FBI. Arrested! You're very depressed. It's horrible. I'm so sorry. Just... Can you be done now, please? Yeah. Bye. That's the fucking cruelest thing I've ever done in my life. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. And she actually says, "Sup." Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Yeah. Okay, cool. Aw, geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Fuck off. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. At least we fucking hope so. No, wait, shovel, lime, knife. The fuck? Gun. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Arsenic, flour, milk. That's pretty much it, really. Frilly skirt alert. Oh my god, you're right. Well, that just looks like a fucking birthday cake, doesn't it? Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. What do you need chili pepper for? You're a weird kid. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Well, as long as she's away from pressure, she seems to be doing quite fine, actually. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. You know what, it just reminded me. I forgot to tweet out that the stream was starting. That just literally dawned on me right now. I don't know why. Oh well. Fuck. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? No. You seem to be doing fine. It's as big as your torso, but still. Where's your hospitality, Sayori? Sayori, it's hard to say that. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Gah! This is ridiculously heavy. Ha 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 ha. I carried that all the way here. I'm big and strong. Yeah, sure. How does her wrist do that? Jesus. I mean, I'm limber, but come on. That's gotta hurt. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Oh shit, yeah, summer. Actually, this is, we have been streaming for a long while, haven't we? I mean, I'm almost reticent to cut it, when Act 1 ends, but I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to pick this up next Tuesday. Not just... We're not gonna get through the entire game like this, so... Yeah. We're gonna... I mean, Act 1 is coming up on an end. To an end. Fuck, my mind is already going. It's coming to an end soon, so... We're gonna end it there. And then... Next Tuesday is gonna be... Fun times in Glitchy Town. And this is a weekday for summer, and it's a Tuesday, and it's 10 past 2 in the morning. So, oh, Macabre is 10 past 3, so oh yeah, fine. Back to the game. Let's see if we can speed it up a little bit. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. She says with hits a fist into my chest. Ow! Stomps my chest. I fall over dead. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. But might in the future. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. Oh, how I've missed you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Your tiny, tiny little mind. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. Well, can ya fucking blame me? I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches a word and her face turns red. Then bursts into flames. Natsuki... Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. My fucking god. All of a sudden the pedo jokes don't seem so funny, do they? Jesus. Simply save before Sayori. Oh, right, I can yank out the save games, right? I think I can. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we get there. Poopy pants. I kind of miss poopy pants. Should never have named him Sayori, god damn it. It's gonna get very confusing once you know what happens. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Oh, because we said a lot of people like her body type. Yeah, that is kind of gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Sorry. Man, let's just get started already. Haha! You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sayori. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. It's a nice-ass kitchen you got here, dude. Why does no one have parents except for Natsuki? Anyway, but before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Alright, fuck it. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. G-Crusher, if you could take this one. And plastic bags are strewn around every countertop. Ooh. What have we been doing? The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Sayori, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. Shouldn't you make, like, the contents of the tray a different color? Because it's just gonna be weird if you turn up with, like, green baking paper and yellow baking paper and... All aboard the pedo train, it's pedo clock. That was something the chat said, FBI, by the way. I'm just reading aloud. Also, the fridge is terrifyingly wide. You're absolutely right. I want a fridge like that. Oh, look how much shit you could fit in that freezer. You could fit a whole dead body in... let's get on with the game. Ah, that's a cute idea. Oh, fuck, this game's tripping me up. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. It's also about doing really dirty, shitty work. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. So I was just scanning the chat to see if anyone else had made terrible jokes that I could read aloud and, you know, get banned from Twitch and all that. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just... I fucked that up. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Maybe I will use the food coloring for victory and justice and glory. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. I am talking about the food coloring. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Yes, the lump will just take a little longer. Jeez, we'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. I just slobbered all over my microphone. Yeah, you like that, do you? After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Before I know it, it's all gone and we have to do it all over again. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Bad. Bad! I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight. It's getting late, come on. Jesus Christ. Trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh, I'd like to see you try it. The game actually said exactly what I was thinking. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! What are you doing to me? It's 2 a.m. in the fucking morning, which is what a.m. means, I know. Is anyone screenshotting this? Fuck it, I am. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. And then we lick it off and shit starts getting weird. Yeah, shit starts getting weird now. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches her face. My face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. All of a sudden, I am now committing assault. This is fantastic. Is this even on? What? This thumbnail is gonna get me kicked off YouTube. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. At least I have Onyx's. Actually, full confession. The person I was most worried about offending with all of these stupid pedo jokes was I have Onyx. but if she's laughing, then I have no problem laughing. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. That was much better than what I was thinking. What? Nani? Do you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Actually, this screenshot is even worse. Her face is entirely red. Sayori, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. Well, shit. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn into this so quickly? Ah, gee, I wonder how. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh my god, she's poisoned me. Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, cool. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes, jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove, which immediately bursts into fire as well. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. I'm, putting them in the oven now. Maybe we should wait until the smoke clears. What do you think? Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads.
Cool, cool. Now massage her shoulders or some shit.
Go full pedo, see what happens. Nothing bad can come. Oh wait, tons of bad things can come from that. Jesus Christ. One time an old roommate left a cardboard pizza box in the oven, same thing happened. Fuck. One time, I left the house with the oven turned on at 220, 250 degrees Celsius or something. Went, you know, on a train ride to meet my wife downtown, and it's like 20 or 30 minutes away. So, and all of a sudden, while I'm there, I remember, oh fuck, the oven is on. And we panic, because we are miles away. So we had to, like, phone up a neighbor, which was a friend of ours, and he went in and turned off the oven and shit. That was fun. That was a fun time. Gotta stay hydrated. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. What have you guys been doing in the meantime? As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Yeah, just on its own, that phrase is... Okay, my mind is going. We probably won't be using it this time, though, because I hate flowers. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. Are you gonna write something stupid on it? You can also use it to write stuff on a cake, exactly. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Like, how big are these cupcakes? Can't believe protagonist didn't go in for the kiss. Well, maybe because his fucking house was burning down. Okawa says, I once burned 2 pieces of toast when I was in Canada at a hotel, and this is the first time I ever experienced a fire alarm. Was scared that it would call the fire department. You know what? The hotel room that my wife and I were staying at Adventure X last year, in London, the fire alarm was right next to the bathroom, and the bathroom just had a glass sliding door, didn't have an actual door on it, so whenever you took a shower and it didn't open the window, the silent fire alarm would go off, and you'd get a knock on the door going, excuse me, are you burning something? No, I'm taking a shower. Come on. That was fun. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I wish I'd thought of that. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so I hate it automatically.
Fuck things that are cute.
Maybe I'm getting it from you. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? These people have a long and lasting and giving relationship ahead of them. Just them changing insults all the time. I am burping so much. I'm not cute. This shit again. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. Little cutie pie. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Oh, well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? Did you? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. And then bag akimbo. Oh god, what did I just do? There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before... What? Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. Okay. That's 2 opportunities ruined. Let's go for a hat trick. The food mouth. The fire in my house is nothing compared to the fire in my heart. Cool. Alright, cool. Let's do some icing. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Oh, here we go. Here we go, the first hints that something is up. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Oh, he controls her eating habits. Ooh. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? Yeah, because otherwise he beats the shit out of you or something? Things got dark all of a sudden. We're just having a good time. Things were lighthearted and jovial. And we all know it's gonna go south anyway, but my god. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Oh, come on. Should I dunk your head in the icing again? Again? Yeah, that happened off screen. You weren't paying attention. Shut up. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me, although suggesting that I could in fact have... I was gonna say consummated our relationship right then and there, but no. Moving too fast again. Moving too fast. Why do I always do this? You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori can carry some, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Oh, God. I mean, that's just terrible, isn't it? I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today, and my boner goes down immediately. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. The door's right there, but fuck it. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? Here he comes. What you said before about not always having this chance. Doesn't have to be that way at all.
Now give us a smooch.
I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. I always thought it was silly and helplessly stupid. But you have changed my mind because you are of the opposite sex.
Now how about that smooch?
But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay?
And I do mean anytime.
I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Preferably sometime at night when the police don't drive by so often. If you want to read manga, or go out somewhere, or crawl through my bedroom window, that'd be fine. Holy shit, look at the size of his house, by the way. Look at this, a patio and... Oh, sorry, getting distracted. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
A lot more time.
And then I want to spend time in jail. Sayori, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Ooh, does she really? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Here we go. If anyone has an erection at this point, I am calling the cops. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutched at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? What is fucking happening indeed? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori, the real Sayori. Will the please Sayori stand up? Will the real Sayori please stand up? God, how much more can I fuck this up? Hi Sayori. Sayori! Just now we weren't... It's okay, Sayori. I just stopped by to say hi. You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
You really shouldn't.
Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Bye! Don't eat any cupcakes anyway later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Bye, bitch! I'll kill you later. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? I know we've seen this before, but there's one last thing I want to do. Yes, kiss both Sayoris. I want to see what happens if we tell her that we love her. Which we clearly don't, but still. You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. And it was like literally a couple of inches. Sirayar! Will the please Sayori stand up? I rock at words. Words are my friends. That you've made such good friends, that's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. She goes over and beats her head against the railing repeatedly. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. Why are we both called Sayori? It's so fucking... It's difficult. It's true, Sayori. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me, and we wouldn't have this terrible confusion over our names. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? I'll kill that bitch. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, if it takes the end of the world, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. I think I'm getting a bit tired over here. But Sayori looks away. One of them, anyway. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Blah, 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 blah. We're done. We're done. This is just too sad. I mean, there is some stupid jokes aside. There is some serious, heartfelt, painful writing going on here, and it's easy to just, you know, close off and make stupid jokes at it. But I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the most well-written games. Certainly, games to explore these kind of themes from that perspective. I mean, it's, you know, her depression isn't just used as a plot point or whatever. It actually describes the feeling of being depressed really well. It's not just, oh, mopey, sad, oh, it's all the time. Why does everything suck so much? Real depressed people, you know, put everyone else's feelings ahead of their own and just go dejectedly about but they put up this facade, right? So that's why it's so tricky to see through, and Sayori is incredibly well written in this regard, I think, at least. So fuck it, let's say I love you. Let's see what happens. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Probably should have saved before I did that, actually. Oh well, fuck it. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because shit's gonna go south in a minute, doesn't it? Making new friends and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. Again, this guy is not a psychologist. It is touching at heartstrings, and yeah, games never really get into the reality of depression. Also because it's kind of depressing. But it's big shit, and it really takes a very skilled writer to get it across without making it into just like a plot point. You know how there's that Bechdel test for women in games? There should be a similar test for people with mental illnesses in games. You know, where a mental illness is not just used as a game mechanic or a plot point, it is actually explored realistically. I wouldn't say this explores it thoroughly, and it is actually kind of a plot point, but at least it is so well written that it comes across as more than that. Where most of the time they would, I mean, a lesser game would have just had her weeping from the start, or being mopey from the start, being this dejected goth girl. You know, I'm on antidepressants, yes. Totally unrealistic. Anyway, as long as we continue this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Sayori, either one of you. And there it is. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. I want a screenshot of that as well. That is beautiful. That is actually fucking beautiful. And doubly sad when you know what's gonna happen. Also, I think Superman 64 is happening in the background. There are a couple of rings here and just a trail of fart cloud just going straight through them. Yes, I know how to ruin every moment. Sayori, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sayori. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Does it suck so hard? Why won't the rain clouds go away? Ouch. They're not going away at all, Sayori. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. She just tumbles to the ground like a sack of potatoes. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. I don't know which voices to give. I don't know who's actually speaking these lines. I'm guessing. Let me know. Even if we're really a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sayori? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. Ow. Thanks a lot. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me?
Yeah. I do. Yes, me teach you.
That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. And she'll keep you guessing for, about 12 hours more, I think. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Yeah. It's the day of the festival, and you know what? We're gonna have to end it here. I did say I was gonna end it at you know, the start of Act 2. I think we're just gonna end it here so we can start fresh and start in Creepy Land. I'll just save it right here and call it an end. I also want to just catch up on the chat here. See what happens throughout that whole touching thing. Sounds like Sayori is talking to herself. Absolutely. Lying to her, faking loving her, so we're spared from watching a hanged body. That, actually, just gonna say this right now. It doesn't matter what you do. That choice is actually meaningless, as far as I've read. Anyway, the choice is meaningless. She'll bite it no matter what you do, because Monica's like picking at her head. She's fucking with her, not in the fun way, not in the icing on the face kind of way. Oh god, that just hit me like a ton of bricks. Anyway, yes. Protagonist is being a total ass towards her, and that is actually true. He is. The whole I know what's best for you shtick. No, you don't. Tell her to go see someone with an actual degree in this thing. You know, get her to call someone. Do anything. Tell someone who actually has experience with psychology. Don't just go, I know what's best for you. Just come along here. I can fix whatever mental ails you might have. No, that is absolute bullshit. So, also the protagonist kind of looks like you. Oh, fuck off. Watching the way you recognize this scene, HQH is touching. Oh, cheers. Oh, shit. And Big Hairy Marty just lost his shit that I mentioned Superman 64. I know. Oh, shit. That was cool, you guys. Sorry for a very long stream. I totally underestimated how long this was going to take. So, this is not the last stream of Doki Doki Literature Club. Apparently, we're going right back to this on Tuesday again. So, shit, well, that's not the worst thing that can happen, is it? Oh, shit, we completely forgot something. While we were doing all of this... Dun 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 dun! A file has been created in my game directory, happythoughts.png. And it looks like this. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Because that is Sayori with the little bow up there, and her eyes blackened out, and yeah, we're in for a fun time. So anyway, cheers. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna keep the outro short here. Iavonics just went all. Oh, did I forget to mention that during the? Oh, Volcabra, you son of a bitch. Iavonics, did I forget to mention that the game actually puts stuff in your game directory while you're playing at certain intervals in the game? I didn't notice that the first time I played. I didn't notice that you were supposed to look in the game folder until right at the end when that thing happens. So, In all fairness, the protagonist is a mere teenager who doesn't really know much, so he's actually pretty much on my level. And yes, his hair color does look like mine. Alright, fine, fuck it. I know, I am. I am the protagonist in Doki Doki. Ow. Sometimes when I wear earphones for too long, my ears start hurting. It's weird. Anyway, wow, that is loud. Never noticed that's how it sounds when I'm just commenting. I guess that's why streamers and YouTubers always keep their earphones on, because when they take them off, my voice automatically drops like several decibels. So anyway, gonna keep this short. Please join the Discord if you haven't already. There's an invite coming up in the chat right here. Discord, fun place to be. And hopefully I will see you next week, next Tuesday, for more Doki Doki Literature Club, because that's apparently my life now. So cool, thank you so much. I will fucking hell. So that's what happens when you leave display capture up. There we go. No one saw a thing. Yes, I'm a head off now. Thank you so much for watching. See you around the Chrono stream.